racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks, the leader in off-road shock technology. KMC is made for this journey.
All right, guys, welcome back. Once again, it is 1 o'clock. That means it is time for your next Fishgistics update here. All of these updates today are brought to you guys by all of our cool sponsors: KMC Wheels, FNL, Racing Fuel, 4 Wheel Parts, Alexander Ford, everybody that helps us out. Big thanks to all of you guys for making it possible for us to keep you guys updated. We did have a little bit of drama going on. If you saw some of the posts I just put up, if you guys are out there, stay off the damn race course. I know it's it's usually not the bright people who would probably be watching this who are on the race course. It's usually people that have had a few drinks, probably. That have some alcohol in them, and then they get on the race course. They think they're Robbie Gordon in their truck with people in the bed, and then next thing you know, they have a bunch of cans flying at them and hit them in the face. So whoever threw that one, good shot. Got him right in the face, right in front of Luke McMillan. I mean, come on, you guys, you're jumping on the race course in front of a trophy truck. That's not smart. Not going to end well for anybody. The guys in the race truck aren't even going to feel anything if they hit you. You are going to be the one in trouble. So stay off the damn race course. All right, let's go look at the map, see where everybody's at. So with that said, we have the number 7 still in front. So we have Bryce Menzies leading. He is now at mile 137. So he's still in the lead, started up front. Behind him, don't mind this update. His hasn't updated for a second. We have Luke McMillan, the number 1. He is second. His hasn't updated for 3 minutes either, but he is still second. Behind him, we have Andy McMillan. He is third. And then behind him, we had the 10, who's buried in here somewhere. There's the 10. On the tracker, they haven't updated in 15 minutes, but I guarantee you guys they are still running fourth, in the 4th position. And they are exactly 4 minutes behind Bryce Menzies. That means they're exactly where they started. They started 4 minutes behind him, and they're still 4 minutes behind him. So far, the 2-wheel drive is keeping up with the all-wheel drives. They are exactly where they started. So 2-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive at this point, it's dead even. It doesn't matter at this point, dead even. This next section that they're going to be going over soon, this is the section for the all-wheel drive. Right here where they are now until they get over to the beach. It's tight, technical. There is a lot of places where the all-wheel drive is really going to come into play. I think getting out of some of these corners, getting your speed back up without just blowing the rear tires off. So this next section here, we're going to have to see what the gap is. At mile 120 is where we got these split times. Listen to Weatherman. It was 4 minutes that the 10 was behind the 7. So remember that, mile 120, 4 minutes. Let's see when they get over to the beach side at like mile 220. Let's see what happens to that 4 minutes. Let's see if it gains. I would say it's probably going to be closer to like 7 or 8 minutes, probably going to double in my opinion. If it doesn't, I will be very surprised because Bryce so far looks like he's had a perfect day. All these guys have had a perfect day. I haven't seen any of these top cars come to a stop at 0 miles an hour yet. Rob Mccarron, he was right there behind the 10. Behind him, we had the 19. So Tim Herps. Then behind him, we had the 73. So when that updates, they're actually going to jump back up. So that's going to be the 73. And then we had the 43 behind the 73. Then we had the 21, the 77, and the 16. And those are all the ones that we had times for that we heard on Weatherman. I think it was a Mag 7 pit that was calling those out. So big thanks to all of you guys who are calling out the physical splits on the course on the Weatherman feed. That's why you got to have the Weatherman feed going on the side. If any of you guys are listening to this right now and have the Weatherman up, let me know if they say anything good because I turned the Weatherman off so you guys can hear me talking. But let me know if they say anything good on the Weatherman feed during these updates. That's a look at your top, was that 7, 8 or so trucks, 10 trucks or so? That's a look at them. Let's go look at the lead bike. If you just saw a funny video I put up. So I believe that was Cote Udell on the bike that was trying to find his pit. He actually jumped on the bike for a hurt rider. So that's why he was having trouble finding his pit probably because that wasn't his normal section. So he probably didn't even know exactly where his pit was. So if you see that video where he gets a little frustrated, he was looking for his pit, not the race course. He wasn't supposed to be on the bike there, but he jumped on early due to a hurt rider. So good for him on keeping it going. And it looks like he's coming up the beach now. So that the 5X is over on the beach side there at mile, what mile is that? 308 right there. So definitely the easier section now than what they have gone through for the bikes. They are leading the 97X. They're still in second place. They've been running first and second all day today, and that is still the same. So no change in the bikes. It's the 5X and then the 97X, and they've been running the same all day. Let's go look. Is 83 still moving? Yeah, the 83 is the 1. So that's Luke McMillan. But Luke McMillan is the class champion, so don't be looking for the 83. Look for the 1. So the number 1 is Luke McMillan this race. So let's see what else. All right, so I'm getting some more updates here. Let's go look at another class. I'm going to start sorting these by class now that we're getting into the race a little bit more. So let's look at class 1. They're going to be the next class back. So I'm going to turn on class 1 here for you guys. And this is a really good battle as we saw last hour update. Now look at this. This is showing Brock Dickerson is in first. However, wait till it updates. So we have Shelby Reed 1 minute ago. Mason Cullen 1 minute ago. Cody Parkhouse 0 minutes ago. Brad Wilson 0 minutes ago. Brian Wilson 1 minute ago. Look at this race in class 1. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 class 1 cars within 110, within 2 miles of each other. You have the top 6 class 1 cars within 2 miles of each other. That is some freaking good racing. I knew it was going to be because these guys are all the top class 1 drivers, and they're all having really good runs so far. So I don't even know who's really winning here because it depends on when the tracker updates. I mean, it looks like Dickerson's out front, but Shelby's hasn't updated for a minute. They could easily jump back in front of Dickerson once it updates. So we're going to keep an eye on class 1 throughout the day, but take your guess as to which one of these guys is in first. Probably not one of these 0 minute ones because they would have been up here since that's a 0 minute also. So it's probably either the 123 or the 168 that is leading. That's going to be my my guess. Let's see. Somebody says Lofton is stopped. Okay, let's go look at Lofton real quick. What mile are you guys seeing him stopped at? Let's see. 17. Where did you guys see the 41 at? What mile? Right here. Okay, what do we got going on here? Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, car in front of him's going. Okay, Eric Husted's at 0 miles an hour. Then the 52 is moving. Justin Lofton is at 0, and Mason Cullen is coming around him right now. Okay, so look at that. Mason Cullen just updated and jumped back in front. Oh, sorry, move this up. Mason Cullen just jumped back in front of Brock Dickerson. So it looks like the 105 is probably first on the road, followed by Brock Dickerson, probably second. But yes, it does look like Justin Lofton is stopped. And if you zoom in, he is kind of off the side of the course. That I'm going to guess that's probably like a flat tire or something. Maybe he just pulled over off the course to change the tire. So let's we'll keep an eye on him through the rest of this update and see if he gets going again. But Justin Lofton is at 0 miles an hour at mile 110 right now. So we'll definitely keep an eye on him. Like I said, Eric Husted is also stopped at 0 right now. I don't know how long he's been stopped, but that is a good update. And so is Lofton. His just updated again. So, yep, he stopped. We will keep an eye on him. Let's look at class 10 real quick, and then we'll come back. So class 10, it looks like Chase Warren started first off the line, and he is still out front, followed by Wheeler Morgan in the 1024, then 1046, 1045. So that's a look at your top class 10s, 1049, 1019. Yeah, so then they get quite a few class 10s this race, actually. You can kind of see there. They all are right there. There's about 15 of them just in that view. But Chase Warren started first, and he is still moving, and he's still in front. So that's class 10. Let's look at the spec TTs. Where are they at? Trophy truck spec. Here we go. All right, turn just that layer on. Now, when we turn that layer on, it brings up a whole bunch of them. That's because there's 26 of them. All right, let's find the lead car. All right, lead car, Ryan Hancock. That's the Alexander Ford truck. Jordan Poole is co-driving the whole race this time. He'll be in there the whole time. I forget exactly where Ryan's going to. I think he's started, and I think he's going to the beach. And then we have Jason McNeil behind him in second, followed by Pierce Herbst in third. So that is a pretty good running order, probably. Herbst might be in front of McNeil because there's updated 1 minute after McNeil did. So it could be the other order, but that's definitely your top three. Then Justin Davis. This is a brand new truck to Justin Davis. It's a Brenthal. He just picked it up. They just finished it before this race. So cool to see him having a good run so far. Hopefully he can keep it going. And Cameron just sent me a picture of the. This is on the beach. So there's Cameron Steele. He's giving the 5X a thumbs up as he goes by. So the 5X is on the road. That's your lead bike. So thanks, Cameron. Got a thumbs up to his buddy there on the bike. All right, back to our update here. See, we got so much stuff going on here. I got my phone is blowing up, trying to keep you guys updated. We're tracking cars. We got a lot of stuff going on. So that's your spec truck class. Let's go look. What other class? The Pro UTV Force Induction. This is one of the biggest classes in this race. There's 30 of them. So let's go look at the leader there. It is Phil Blurton or Austin Weiland. Austin Weiland hasn't updated for 1 minute. So I'm going to say it's probably him in the lead. Let's see, clear that out. Yeah, Phil Burton or Austin. Look at these things. They're doing pretty fast for golf carts. 88.9 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. 79 miles an hour there. So we definitely got some speed going on. 29.75, Corey, and then Corey Sappington. And then it gets all bunched up here. So still a pretty good race back in the Pro UTV. There's so many different classes here. This is the turbo class, the Pro Turbo class. So let's look at them. Let's see if Lofton is still stopped. Let's go just for where was he? 41 is right there. Okay. 3 minutes ago, it hasn't updated for 3 minutes, but he's still stopped. Haven't heard why yet. If anybody knows what's going on with the Lofton team, let me know. Actually, I had one of their chase guys. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to multitask for you guys here. Let me see if I can get a good update. Who was it? No, I don't remember who it was. Maybe this guy. No. All right, sorry guys. I was trying to get you a live update here, but I don't remember who it was. Oh, also, somebody found a passport. Here, check this out, guys. I just got this sent to me. Does anybody know a Brian Allen Harris? You guys know a Brian Harris? I don't know if you can see that very well. His passport has been found. So if anybody knows a Brian Allen Harris from the United States, his passport's found. Send me a message and I'll hook you guys up with the guy who found his passport. So we do lost and found for you guys. We do tracking. We do it all. So there's another update for you guys on a lost passport. All right. Well, let me see your comments here. Is Coleman out of the race or just stuck? Well, he could be both. We don't know. He was definitely stuck. And as of a minute ago when we looked, he was still stuck there. So I don't know if he's still stuck or not. Why didn't BJ race? BJ is not racing the SCORE races this year. He's only doing Best in the Desert. He says maybe he'll do the 1,000, but he doesn't know yet for sure. So that's why he's not racing. Update for Caden Mccarron, Jagged X Polaris. Yeah, so what were they in? What number is Caden Mccarron in? Somebody told me earlier. I know he's driving to mile 225. Um, let me know what the Jagged X car number is. There's so many of these guys, I forget what they are and who's under what name. I think it's Justin Lambert though, so let's look up him. Let's see, Justin Lambert. There he is. All right, so I believe this is Caden Mccarron right here. Correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like he is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's in about 10th place right now. Caden Mccarron driving the Justin Lambert car. So he's going to be in 10th place in that class right now. Let's see. Or somebody said it's the Schuler car. Sorry, not Justin Lambert. Okay. See, this is why you guys got to keep track of all of this. Jag 2919. Okay. Well, look, he's right behind him. So there you go. He's in the same spot. So he might be in 11th place. Wrong car. So that is Caden Mccarron in Brandon Schuler car right there. He is driving until mile 225. I did get that update. So and then Brandon's going to hop in there, I assume, and take it to the finish. So there you go. So he's in about 10th, 11th place, something like that. Depends on when these trackers actually update. He might actually be in 8th or so. Between 8th and 11th. Let's go with that. All right. How are the Class 10 doing? I think we just look at them. I already forget. Let's go look. We can go look again. Class 10 for you guys. Yeah, it was Chase Warren's out front. We just went over that. Chase Warren, then Wheeler Morgan, Ethan Hagel in the 1046, and then the 1049, and so on. That's the 1006. What happened to the car? I did not hear what happened to the car. Any update on Jax? Jax was still stopped as a few minutes ago, as of then. So I don't know. I haven't heard an update on Jax. Let's see, what other class can we look for you guys? Let's look at the naturally aspirated. Let's see how Kristen Matlock is doing and if she's beating all the boys yet in her naturally aspirated car. So she usually starts in the back. Where is she? Let's see. Where is she? Is she not racing this class this time? There she is. All right, she started in the back and she's now moved up to third. So Kristen Matlock always takes a rear start. She's now third car on the road. Won't be long until she passes everybody else, like she always does, probably. So we have Zach Seislov in the 1925. I think that's actually the Honda car, isn't it? So that's it looks like Zach is out front. Then we have Caden Wells in second, and then Kristen Matlock in third. She's the one to keep an eye on, hands down, in this class, in all the UTV classes. It'll be interesting to see how she does there. Let's go look. I know one of the other cool cars we have, the Pro UTV Open. We have the OT3, the Red Bull, the Dakar car is competing in the Pro Open class here today. So that's pretty cool. So we have Cameron is leading the 1898. Then we have Wayne Matlock, Kristen's husband, is in second. Then we have Norman Turley, Josh in the 1877, and then Mitch Guthrie Jr. This is the Dakar car. They're out here doing some testing, the OT3 Red Bull car. So it looks like they are currently running 5th position in class. It's Mitch is actually getting in the car later. This is Seth Quintero who's driving right now. So I think Seth is driving to mile 225, and then Mitch Guthrie Jr. is going to get in and take it up the coast the rest of the way in. Somebody says, is RG stopped? Okay, well, let's go look. Anytime somebody says Robbie, we have to go look because otherwise a million people will ask us. Where did you guys see Robbie at here? Let's see if we can find him. What mile is Robbie? Robbie Gordon is not stopped. Well, we don't know. Look at his tracker. It hasn't updated in 27 minutes. So when the last time it updated, he was moving. So I'm going to still assume he's moving since he was last time. However, he could be stopped and we wouldn't know. So Robbie Gordon's tracker is not working. Hopefully it'll start working again soon. Dan McMillan in the 23. So he blew up his motor at the last race, which meant he had to start back in the class a ways. So where is the 23? Right here. So he is moving 16 minutes ago. Once again, a tracker that is not updating right now. He was moving at 43 miles an hour, Dan McMillan, and he was right behind Gomez but 10 minutes earlier, so that doesn't really tell us much. But yes, Dan McMillan was moving last we knew. Remember, this goes off corrected time, so just because he started back, it goes off his total time, not physical finishing position. So let's see, what else? Class 1 battle, yeah, we will go check on that again. Who said, okay, somebody just said, Barbara Rainey says, husband texted Jax and Husted are out, but totally unofficial. Okay, so yeah, it could be. We saw both of them were at 0 miles an hour for a long time. So we will see. Yeah, so bummer for them. Rob Mack is not the 21. Rob Mack is the 11 right here, Rob Mccarron. The 21 down here is Tavo. So that's Tavo, the 21. But yeah, Rob Mack is running in the top 5 or so at the last we checked, and it looks like he still is here. So that's your Rob Mack update. See what else are you guys saying here. Trying to keep up with all the comments. You guys got quite a bit more comments than normal now, so that's good. I like it. 5 Unlimited, we can go look at them real quick for you guys. There's only 3 in that class, so that's an easy update. Probably scroll back up. Looks like the 508, Greg Sullivan, is in first, but right behind him, only about a mile back, is Geraldo Ibarra in the 510. And then behind him, we have the 503, who's at 0 miles an hour. It looks like they're having some problems early. So it's a battle between the 508 and the 510 in the Class 5 Open. So that'll be cool. At least they're racing each other up front there. It's never fun if you come out here and you're the only car, you get a big lead. That's not fun. This is more fun right here. Look at these guys. They're having a blast right now. They're battling out. Probably having a little more fun if you're the lead car, which appears to be the 508. But yeah, still fun. How about Andy? We just looked at him. He was running up front. He was running the same place he started. He was third, right behind Luke. And then Class 11. Okay, we got to go look at the Class 11s because we haven't looked at them yet. So let's go look. Class 11s, we have look at all these. We have a bunch of them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it looks like 1 is already out. So we have 6 still going. Hopefully one of these guys can be the hero and make it to the finish. Maybe more than one. So Alex Gonzalez, they're relatively new to the Class 11 car. They are leading right now. Behind them, Eric Lorenzo, he is not new. He has Blake Wilkie driving with him. Maybe somebody knows what section is. I think I saw Blake on the Pacific side, so I'm pretty sure he's doing the Pacific side. I know he is actually. Eric Lorenzo is actually in the car right now, so he's going to do the first section. That guy's won Class 11 more than anybody probably. 1145 in third, and then the 1133, 1132, and the 1169. So 6 Class 11 cars on screen. Pretty awesome to see. We will definitely keep an eye on them today throughout the whole thing. Class 12. What is Class 12? That's actually like the SCORE lights, right? Here they are. Quite a bit of them. All right, they're ahead of the 11s a bit. And Class 12. Here you go. Here's a couple update. 1221, Scott Wisdom showing first, the 1202 second, 1216, then the 1244 and the 1208 and the 1211. Someone was looking for 1274, no tracking. Yeah, haven't heard anything on them. The limited cars it's really tough if they're not tracking because we don't get a lot of people that can recognize who's what in the unlimited car and the unlimited classes, so I don't always get a lot of information. If anybody out there has heard anything about the 1274, maybe you can type in a comment and help out Darren here who's looking for it. Is Rob Mack leading on corrected time? He could be. We don't know. I have no corrected time splits that are official. At mile 120, Rob Mack was 9 minutes back, and Rob Mack started 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, at mile 120, he was losing by 3 minutes on corrected time at mile 120. So I don't think Rob Mack is leading on time at this point. But you never know. It's all unofficial and things could change. The car to actually keep an eye on right here, in my opinion, is a 73 John Lennon. That is Ryan Millen driving, and Ryan's actually a really good driver. And it's a 2-wheel drive car, so obviously the 10 is a car to keep an eye on too. But one that you might not always be looking at is the 73 here. Keep an eye on the 73 here today. They could have a really good run today. All right, well, I think our lunch is here, so I'm going to go take a quick lunch break. Don't worry, we'll be here all day, all evening. We'll be here until these cars finish every hour. Try to bring you as much info as we can. I got a whole bunch of stuff you guys just sent me. I'm going to go post some videos and stuff. So tune back in at 2 for our next update, and we will see you guys at 2 o'clock.
RJ, you got the green light.
Following Rigid's legendary quality, the all-new Adapt E-Series has a seamless beam transition and an integrated active power management system that will constantly monitor your vehicle's battery state. The Adapt E-Series will make adjustments to the light output, maximizing performance based on the vehicle's capacity. Designed with 3 unique optic combinations for close-range, slow-speed driving, moderate speeds, and long-range, high-speed driving, A seamless beam transition is achieved through an internal GPS, automatically adjusting optic zones and beam paths based upon the vehicle's speed. The Adapt E-Series, the next evolution in off-road lighting.
Mark, why does the Growers Company buy Ford? Is there any particular reason for that?
Yes, we do, because we depend on a good product, and Ford has been good to us in the past. We put a lot of miles on our vehicles, and they hold up for us, Joe.
And it was a long time ago, Mark, but you're still buying Ford trucks from Alexander Ford.
We sure do, and we get the same great service even today at Alexander Ford.
Alexander Ford. We were here for you then, here for you now, and long into the future. A difference you can count on.